We're going to start off this morning with our national anthem, so if you would rise, take off your hats. And before we announce our teams, we're going to go to the Lord in prayer. Oh, good and gracious, loving, powerful God, thank you so much for a great weekend. Thank you so much for just a weekend of watching your athletes showcase the talents you have given to them. Thank you again for their families and their coaches and their schools. Lord, we just thank you for this opportunity to play together and just for all the gifts that you've given them. Just pray that you would bless them, keep them all safe. Keep us all safe as we travel home today. Be with our officials and all of our volunteers and our families. And Lord, we just thank you for this opportunity again to watch the talents you've given them. So we just pray that you would bless them and help us to give you all the glory. In your precious name we pray, Jesus, amen. All right. We are excited. Our visitors, as we get started on our scoreboard this morning, will be the Warriors from Bloomington, Trinity. And our home team are the Comets from Christ Peoria. And let's welcome our visitors first, starting with number 15. Emmy Heary. Number 20, Bella Carroll. Number 21, Grace Bali. Number 24, Emma Westbrook. Number 25, Dakota Jantas. Number 32, Clara Smith. Number 33, Julie McCarran. Number 42, Ella Buck. Number 50, Emily Griffin. And our starters, number 22, Grace Yoder. Number 23, Allison Storm. Number 31, Gabby Heary. Number 34, Autumn Wheatfelt. And number 35, Grace Grucken. And the Warriors are coached by Jay Yoder and Matt Storm. And now let's welcome our home team, the Comets. Beginning with number 2, Bria Woods. Number 3, Amelia Lamberti. Number 5, Kayla Heron. Number 11, Layla Adams. Number 15, Camaria Rutherford. Number 23, Johanna Smith. And our starters, number 1, Alea Spradling. Number 4, Brianna Johnson. Number 12, Lizzie Stingler. Number 13, Ayana Maxwell. And number 20, Iensha Duffin. And the comments are coached by Gerald Spratling and Daria Lamberti. Good luck, teams.
So you're looking live at the beautiful St. Peter Arlington Heights Gymnasium here in Arlington Heights, Illinois for Championship Sunday at the 2020 LSA State Basketball Championship. My name's Ryan Roth. I'll be doing your play-by-play along with my esteemed colleague Peter Roth. And Peter, this is the first game of the morning, coming off a turning the clock back.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely felt the daylight savings time kick into effect this morning. We'll see how the game goes.
So the Warriors, the 7th seed from Trinity Bloomington in the all bluish, and the Comets, the 5th seed from Peoria Christ in the all white. And right away, Spratling will bring it up. Warriors in a right away forced a turnover. And then Joanna Smith, who has been leading scorer in this tournament, did not start the game. I wonder if there was some, if there was some agreement or some sort of disciplinary at that time. But
not sure. No, she's in now. That's all that really matters is another turnover there. Matching turnovers to start the game for each team.
Missed shot is no good. Finally, Warriors with Grace Yoder able to gather it. That was 4 turnovers in the first 32 seconds of the game, Peter.
Like we said, everyone here, including the announcers, lost an hour of sleep last night, so maybe a little bit more early morning jitters or waking themselves up to get going. It is 9:30 on a Sunday too.
Missed shot for Autumn Wheatfeld, and we're going to have finally Spratling's able to gather it, and Spratling's pushing.
Wheatfeld was looking for the bank open early on a Sunday.
Joanja Smith for 3, and she's got it. Joanja Smith, who's coming to this game averaging 16 points a game this tournament, puts the Comets on top at 3-0.
You could see the diversity she brings to the offense and the fact that she can really bang down low and also step out for a 3 like she did there.
Wheatfeld, who had just missed that basket on who had an open look on the last series. Back to Wheatfeld. She missed that one. Offensive rebound by Grace Yoder. Again, though, Comets at defense is all over the Warriors right now, and that ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Comets.
3rd turnover of the game early on here for Trinity Bloomington. We expected a close match here. These teams split early on in the year. They play in the same conference. They had 2 conference meetings. One team won one game. So this game should be neck and neck all the way down to the wire, I'd expect to see.
Joanja Smith with Wheatfeld all over, and then throws the ball out of bounds. And with ball's going to go back to the Warriors. Brianna Johnson checks back into the game. So they're running a 3. Peter, looks like they're running a 3-quarter man-to-man defense right now.
That's the way to keep Trinity out of their offense, getting into their offense easily, but they break it.
Nice pass from Yoder to Hurry, who gets blocked. And Smith with the cross-court pass, and it gets knocked away, but Johnson tries to save it, and the ball will go back to the Warriors. So right away, the full court pressure picks back up. 3:55 to go in this first quarter. 3-0 is the lead for the Comets. And then almost steal right away. They trap it, but Joanja Smith steals the ball away, and then loses it, and it somehow goes back to the Warriors. And nice pass down low. We're gonna have a foul. Grecken finds a wide open Hurry underneath the basket, and Hurry will go to the free throw line for 2. That foul was on Spratling, her first, team's first. So the Warriors, as a team, 47% from the free throw line, and she misses on the first. Peoria is now 1 for 4 from the free throw line this tournament. So Hurry averaging 3 points a game in the tournament. She's almost there. Her first point of the game cuts the lead down to 2 at 3-1.
Well, I mean, we've seen a lot of aggression from both defenses so far. We expected that coming into this game. Neither team is allowing their opponents to score more than 29 points per game.
Missed shot there by number 12, Lizzie Stenger. And it's going to go back to the Warriors. So the Comets pull off their their three-quarter pressure.
Just giving the Warriors a few different looks to think about, you know, bringing the ball up. Can't settle into one specific offensive set.
They're a little hesitant of taking down low as Gretkin with the long shot in and out. Stenger strong with the rebound. And then another turnover. This Grace Yorter with the steal. Gretkin slows things down. Comets switch over to a zone defense. Finally, the ball gets up to Smith, and she's got Spratling, who has some numbers. Ooh, nice pass down low to a Stenger, long on the shot. And again, still only one made field goal between the two teams through 4 minutes of this game.
You can definitely feel the intensity picking up, though, here as the first quarter's going on, right? A lot more smoother on offense.
Storm for three, in and out. But Hurry tracks it down. They're trying to attack that zone defense, but the Comets have the size advantage, and then the ball gets knocked off of the face of Gredker, and it's going to go back to the Comets.
Yeah. Peoria, as you said, Raj, doing a great job getting hands in passing lanes and, you know, making it difficult to do anything within that zone. Really forcing Trinity to stay outside of the three-point arc.
Spratling looking around to Smith. Smith, who has only made field goal in this game. Smith is triple teamed, and we're going to have a jump ball, possession arrow, Warriors. I have to say, Peter, that's how you attack the zone defense. She literally had 3 people collapsing on her. At that time, you got to get it out.
Yep. No, I agree with you completely. Once you get a little bit of penetration into that zone, the zone's going to collapse, kick back out to your shooters outside for open looks.
Working around to Hurry in the corner. Again, the Comets just sit back in their zone defense. 1:33 to go in the first quarter. 3-1 is your score. Nice pass from Weefelt. Almost loses it.
Peoria is very quick.
Grecker with an open three at the top of the key, and she's got it. Grace Getkin with her first basket of the game and puts the Warriors up on top 4-3. She's been the leading scorer in this tournament for the Warriors at 9 points a game. She did have a game high of 17 yesterday. Missed shot is no good for Spratling. Wiedfeldt with the rebound, and the Warriors with the ball and the lead. Storm for 3. Storm is short, but Fury with another rebound. Works around Wiedfeldt. Wiedfeldt, we're gonna have a body on Spratling. And Peter, that's gonna be Spratling's second foul. Spratling, who's been the second lead scorer all year, second lead scorer in this tournament, and she is in foul trouble.
And she's very important, both offensively and defensively, for this Comets team. She runs the offense, you know, is the orchestrated offense, and is
Gretkin for another 3, a little bit long on that one. Stenger with the rebound. And 22 seconds to go. Smith will slow it up. Smith, 15 seconds to go. They're working for one shot. Just as I say that, shot is no good. Fury with her 3rd rebound of the first quarter and 3 seconds left. And somehow Storm gets wide open underneath the basket and miss. What a series of events there, Peter, where I thought the Comets were going to hold for one shot, and they did not. And Gretkin was able to find a wide open Storm who missed the point-blank shot, but
hey, I mean, that was great court vision there by Gretkin. Sometimes the layups just don't fall the way that you want them to. But on the other side of things, Christ Peoria could have held for the last shot, but they did have a very open look there with about 8 seconds to go that you don't want your second leading scorer to pass up there at Stratling. Otherwise, first half, we saw a bit of jitters early on, a lot of turnovers back and forth, but as we went through those first 6 minutes, both teams seemed to get more comfortable on both ends of the court. We've seen some good ball movement. Shots just haven't started to fall. I bet that'll change the second quarter.
Some of the key stats, I would say, Peter, are the fact that the Comets have more turnovers than shot attempts in the first quarter.
That is definitely not a recipe for success.
7 turnovers versus 6 shot attempts. And somehow, some way, they're down by a point.
I mean, they've done a good job defensively of contesting shots. Trinity has had a lot of second opportunities so far. They've been able to crash the boards and not see much pushback from that 2-3 zone. So Peoria also has to keep in mind they need to really focus on boxing out on the defensive end here as the game goes on.
So Comets in the all-white start off the second quarter, and then right away they work at Smith. Smith gets double-teamed the instant that she touches the ball. Shot is missed, goes in the corner. Johnson's able to track down, works open a Stenger, open and good. Lizzie Stenger's first basket of the game puts the Comets on top, 5-4.
You can see how much attention Smith really creates in the defensive perspective with the double team as soon as he touches the ball.
There's a five-out motion, and 3-point attempt by Yoder is no good. Furies gets another rebound. During that quarter break, Julie McCarron checked in the first time today for the Warriors.
They're still doing a great job of crashing the boards against this zone, finding the gaps, finding the open spots. They're doing a good job moving the ball offensively too here.
In and out by Storm, and Smith has the rebound, and she's pushing. Oh. Storm, Yoder all over Smith. Shot attempt is no good. Johnson with another rebound. Smith with another 3 off the front of the rim. Finally, Yoder is able to get it, and Yoder's got numbers. Furies off the shot, no good, and another rebound, this time by Storm.
Again, I can't remember the last possession we've seen Trinity go one and done offensively, right?
Good crisp passes, Peter, to a wide open Storm underneath the basket, no good, but Fury with the offensive rebound, no good. Finally, Smith is able to grab it.
Oh, the ball movement on the offensive end for the Warriors is just impeccable so far this first half. Very, very happy as a coach to see that. We're going to see
and we're going to have a blocking foul on, it looks like number 22, Grace Yoder. That's her first foul, team's first. Joanna Smith to the line for 2. She's gone to the free throw line 12 times so far in this tournament, shooting 67%. As a team, they're shooting 42% from the free throw line. In and out on the first. Substitution for the Warriors, number 15, Emmy Hurry is checking into the game. Expecting a little more of a high-scoring affair, Peter, in this one as Joanna Smith converts on second. She's got 4 points in the game. But they've come to this, both teams come to this game averaging about 30 points a game in this tournament. Right now we're on a pace for a 18-14 affair.
I think as the game goes on the offense, they're going to pick up their rhythm. We've seen on the offensive end, Trinity's moving the ball a lot better now than they were at the start of the game. The shots just haven't fallen. They've gotten good looks, but that, I think, will change as this game goes on.
Curry takes it right on Spratling.
And same for Peoria. Peoria is also getting good looks. Shots just aren't falling for them either.
And then poor pass, and Joanna Smith. We're going to have
it's either a jump ball or a travel, right? We'll see what they go with.
We're going to have so the call was a travel?
The possession arrow didn't move, so I'd say yes.
So it's going to be a travel. Ball will stay with the Warriors. Peter, are you surprised they're running a 5-out motion against his own defense here?
Not particularly. The
Three-point tap by Huri, in and out. Stanger with the rebound, and Spratling and Heron knock into each other. Spratling's got some room, and she's gonna get fouled on the floor. It looks like she was shooting. Okay, so that foul was gonna be on Gretkin, her first, team second. And it appears Spratling's gonna go to the free throw line for 2. Spratling shooting 25% from the free throw line this tournament, averaging 12 points a game. Hasn't scored yet today. And the reverse curse for the official puts the Comets up on top 7-4 now.
The announcer's jinx never fails.
Checking in game for the Warriors is number 34, Autumn Wheatfeld. And for the Comets is number 20, Anisha Duffin. And a little bit short on that free throw. But you know, as we're saying, the Comets are not a perimeter-oriented team.
Nope. Made threes all weekend long. They definitely like to hammer it inside, and they have talent to do that with Smith, Stradling with her driving ability. Just haven't had a lot of success getting it down there and scoring so far.
Storm takes it right on Smith, and Smith throws it off of her own. Smith threw it off of Wheatfeld.
Yep. Your point on that 5-out motion, though, Ryan, they're able to find some space on that down UCLA cut that's really open for the time being. Smith did a good job recovering on that one to divert the shot out of bounds and save it. But that space between the top and the bottom of the 2-3 zone is open, and that's what Trinity's trying to attack using that motion.
So 2:15 to go in the first half. 7-4 is your lead. And then the ball, we're gonna have a turnover on the Comets, and it'll go back to the Warriors. The Comets have started to play smarter in the second quarter, Peter. They had 7 turnovers in the first, only 2 turnovers in the second so far.
Yeah, much cleaner game so far this second period for both sides. But the Comets have gotten a lot more shot attempts up than turnovers this quarter, which is ideal, offensively speaking.
And we're gonna have a foul on the floor as Kayla Heron got a little bit of the leg as Yoder was trying to cut. So 3 team fouls to 2. Quick substitution for the Comets, number 13, Ayanna Maxwell. So 1:54 to go in the second quarter. Comets lead the Warriors 7-4. They start to pick up the pressure, and then we're gonna have we're still gonna have a full timeout for the Warriors. Looked like it was almost over the back there, Peter.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Didn't have possession in the front court. Just tipped the ball back to the backcourt. Didn't count that as a full possession gained. Either way, the Warriors keep the ball.
So 1:49 to go in the first half. We're at a timeout break. If this game is any indication with the closenicity, there's my favorite word, the closenicity of today. We're in for a pretty good day of basketball.
Yeah, I definitely would agree with that statement. We have a lot of good matchups here coming up beyond just this game. The first place game on the boys' side are also set to be very exciting, entertaining matchups. But yeah, I think we've had close games so far for the first 10 minutes of action, and that should be the same way for the last 14.
So next up in our on the girls bracket, Peter and I will be doing the third place game between the Comets of St. Paul Mountain Prospect and Rockford Lutheran Junior High School. And the championship here at 3:30 is a rematch from 2 years ago. The 4-time defending champion Bobcats for Emmanuel Ballantyne And we're going to have a turnover for the Warriors. Nice pass from Smith down low to Spratling. And the lead is up to 5 at 9-4. And then again, right away, finally they're able to get to Yoder with the extra pass to Wiefeld. Wiefeld takes right at Smith, in and out. Rebound by Huey, no good. Wiefeld's able to slow it down. 1:17 to go. Comets with a 5-point lead. Grecker thought about the Grecken with the open three. In and out. Grecken's got the only made field goal for the Warriors today.
So Peoria went back to a man-to-man defense there, that possession.
Spratling short on the three.
Keeping it interesting on the defensive side of things, Comets are doing. They're back to
under a
man-to-man
minute.
look again.
Under a minute to go. The defense, but you're right, Peter. The defense intensity for the Comets. We're going to have a foul on the floor, and that one's going to be on Duffin. So Duffin's first, team's fourth.
I almost think it makes more sense for them to be in this man-to-man defense at all times. Albeit to prevent foul trouble potentially, because they play a very aggressive form of defense. The zone is definitely useful, but they went full court and got a turnover. They went full court again and almost got another turnover, and got a stop in this first the first possession. They used the man defense.
Hurry with a shot on the baseline, short.
And more importantly, they're able to rebound out of it better from the looks of it so far.
So 30 seconds to go. They're going to allow them to have the one shot, Peter.
We'll see if they stick to that idea this time, or we get some fireworks at the end of this quarter as well.
We're going to have a foul on Storm. So Storm had a little extra body there. So 13 seconds to go. That's going to be Storm's first, team's third. We're going to have an over-the-back violation. That was probably not what Coach Bratling had drawn up there, Peter.
Probably not. Unforced turnovers are a coach's worst enemy. So
10 seconds to go. The Warriors need to get a shot from right away. Three-point attempt is no good by Yoder. Spratling it with the rebound and then throws it away, and we're going to have a foul on Smith. Frankly, that wasn't the worst foul in the world there for Smith. The Warriors had some numbers there. So 2 seconds left.
Expect to see a three here.
Yoder gets up. Storm with a wide open three at the buzzer. In and out.
We have seen 3 shots just like that by the Warriors so far this first half. Banks that just had a little too much power on them and rattled back out of the rim.
And at the half, the Comets from Peoria Christ lead the Warriors from Trinity Bloomington 9-4. Peter and I will be back here in just a few minutes with some halftime stats. And we're back live at the half with the fifth seeded Comets from Peoria Christ leading the 9-4. Leading the way for the Comets was Joanja Smith with 4 points. Alea Spratling had it in 3, and Lizzie Stinger had it a basket. And for the Warriors, there was only one made field goal, and that field goal was Grace Getkin with a 3 early on in the first quarter, and then Gabby Hurry added in a point. But Peter, if the Warriors are going to come back in this game, they're going to have to make more than one field goal and a half.
Yep. Sometimes the recipe for success is as simple as that, right? They got a lot of good shot attempts up, 23 to be exact in the first half. Nothing just seemed to fall. They did a good job attacking the zone, and they did a decent job of handling the man-to-man pressure that the Comets threw at them as well. It's just a matter of seeing one go in, basically, at this point. You see one go in, the rest of the team gets that confidence back, you get into a bit of a rhythm, good things can happen. On the other side of things, Christ Peoria really had, their biggest issue was ball control. They had some turnover problems beginning of the first quarter and then throughout the second, 11 turnovers for the game. They just need to, take care offensively of the ball and keep working. They've gotten good looks when they've had the ball to do so. I think we are going to have a higher scoring second half, right? I think it's going to be close still. And really the team that can make a couple more shots and stay in their offensive set throughout the last 12 minutes of this game is going to pull off the win.
All right. We've got 9-4 as your halftime score. Comets outscore the Warriors 6-0 in that second quarter. So Comets with the, Warriors with the ball to start the second half. Starting the second half for the Warriors in the all blue. Number 22, Grace Yoder. 23, Allison Storm. 31, Gabby Uri. 34, Autumn Wheatfeld. And 35, Grace Getkin. And for the Comets in the all white. And a steal by Smith, and Smith's got numbers. Smith to Spratling, back to Smith, and Gretkin with the steal.
What a play.
What a play. And now she wants to take it all the way, and then it goes right back. She gets the ball knocked away, and it will stay with the Warriors. But what a play by Gretkin, stopping the 2-on-1.
Really good work by Gretkin, getting her hand in the passing lane and being able to basically hold on to the ball and steal it one-handed.
A work down low to Curie, who gets blocked, and it's going to stay with the Warriors. But starting the second half for the Comets, number 1, Alea Spratling. Number 4, Brianna Johnson. Excuse me, not number 4. Number 13, Ayanna Maxwell. Number 12, Lizzie Stinger. Number 20, Anisha Duffin. And 23, Joanja Smith. Gretkin wide open for 3. Off the back of the rim, and it's going to go back to the Comets. She's had some open looks, Peter. She just hasn't been able to convert.
Definitely had open looks. She knocked down the second one she took today and has missed the last 3. She's knocked down the most of the team so far this weekend with 5. It's just a matter of, can she find a rhythm here in the last 11 minutes?
They're trying to work on Joanja Smith, and we're going to have a traveling violation. They're actually calling correct. We're actually going to have a foul on the floor, and that foul is on number 35, Gretkin. So that's her her second team's first.
That was a nice move by Smith there. Albeit doesn't count with the foul called, but good footwork.
And we're going to have an offensive foul on Spratling, trying to create some space. And Spratling just picked up her 3rd foul.
Foul is on 20, I believe. They're calling it on.
So 5:13 to go in the third quarter. Comets still up 5, 9-4. Nice pass to a wide open Yoder, who misses it, where the ball gets knocked away, and it's going to stay with the Warriors. But they've had a couple chances just like that, wide open layup underneath the basket.
The biggest one so far was that last shot attempt in the first quarter, where Storm missed the layup off the great pass by Getkin. That could have changed the momentum of the game.
Yoder off the rim on that one. Smith with the rebound. Spratling is pushing. Spratling missed, but Stanger gets the offensive rebound, and Curie's able to grab it. Hurry now with 6 rebounds in this game. Been the leading rebounder between the two teams. Hurry works back around to Yoder. Wheatfeld with the shot off the rim. Strong offensive rebound by Allison Storm. Wheatfeld just missed that shot a minute ago. Missed that one as well. Stanger uses her height advantage and rips down the rebound. Joanja Smith takes it 1. We're going to have a traveling violation.
14th turnover of the day for the Comets. That is, that's tough to get a rhythm when you're losing the ball that many possessions in a game, right?
But somehow, some way, they're winning.
That is true. That is true. Their defense is definitely the key for that so far. If their offense gets going, look out.
1 for 29 from the floor in this game for the Warriors. I gotta say, Peter, you're not gonna win many games shooting 1 for 29 from the floor. And somehow, some way, they're only down by 5 points.
in the game. I mean, you bring up the stat, shooting woes is a little off there as well by Yoder.
We're gonna have a jump ball as Stenger and Yoder work for it.
But still, bringing up those points right, it's a 2-possession game.
So 3:44 to go in the third quarter. Comets up 5, 9-4. The Warriors fans trying to get the defense chant going. We're gonna have a foul on the floor. Looks like that one's gonna be on Hury. So that's, yep, that's, as I said, Hury's first, team second. Spratling with the runner off the front of the rim, but Stanger with the offensive rebound, and Hury tells her not today.
Strong block there by Hury. Get that out of there.
Wheatfeld with the long and in and out, but Hury blocks up, in and out too. Finally, Joanna Smith grabs it, and she takes it all the way to the hole, in and out. Actually, the ball gets knocked away, and it's going to go back to the Warriors.
Again, good looks on both ends. Shots just aren't going down.
But as you're saying, you know, they have good looks.
Yeah.
The Warriors, somehow, some way, they continue to get good looks. They're just
Another open look.
In and out. Joanna Smith is finally able to grab it, but now 1 for 32 from the floor. Joanna Smith still the game's leading scorer with 4 points, but also has 6 rebounds. 2:33 to go in the third quarter.
Oh,
and then
what
final
a
Stenger
pass.
underneath the basket. Ooh. Lizzie Stenger now with 2 made baskets, and the lead is up to 7 at 11-4.
That was some elite court vision there by Spradling, and a great placement on the pass to set up Stenger for success on that layup. Ooh.
Trying to get Grecken go. Grecken in and out on the 3. Another offensive rebound. Grecken's starting to get a little frustrated. The shot's not falling. Working around here. Hury's got a lane, and she takes it right on Smith. And we're gonna have a foul on the floor. Smith just picked up her second foul, team second.
I can't believe some of these shots haven't gone down right. I mean, the one from Gretkin right there was in, halfway down, just popped back out.
So checking in the game for the Comets for the first time today is number 3, Amelia Lamberti. Working out Grecken. 3-point attempt for Storm. Finally, somehow, some way, the Warriors go 13 minutes without a basket. And they're down 4 at 11-7.
That's all they needed. 1 to fall, and Allison Storm was up to the task. You can see it already defensively. Energy's picked a little bit back up.
We're gonna have a timeout. Comets, 30-second timeout. Boy, Peter, you kind of feel the crowd. A storm's a brewing right now, and it's all the Warriors have the momentum.
Yeah, I agree. It's crazy to think that, like you said, after going 13 minutes without a basket, that 1 made 3 could get the crowd so back into it. But they've really kept themselves in this game on the defensive end. It's a 4-point game still because of that. And if they can hold on, get a couple more stops here and get a couple more shots, now that they've got a basket courtesy of Storm, they can take the lead here before the third quarter ends even.
So 11-7 is your score, 1:23 to go in the third quarter. And 1:23 to go in the third quarter. Comets with the ball and the lead. And Warriors start to pick up a little pressure. Storm, who just hit that huge three. Lamberti, who just checked in the game. Lamberti thought about it, works around. Shot attempt in and out for Maxwell, but Lamberti was able to track it down. Spratling wants to get things going. Nice move by Spratling and loses possession, but she's going to lose that ball to bounds. It looked good for Peter.
Great work,
it was a great step. Just couldn't finish through.
First 95% of that play was A1. Last 5% did not hold up to that level.
Sweepo works it around. Grekin needs to understand that, you know, even if her shot's not falling, she still needs to look. Wiedfeldt puts up, no good, but Peoria with offensive rebound, gets blocked, gets a second offensive rebound, and good. Peoria now with 9 rebounds in the game, and the lead is down to 2 at 11-9.
Just like that, we have a ball game again. All it takes is a couple possessions. And I guess the extra attempts from the offensive rebounds the Trinity's had all game are finally coming back to fruition here in the third quarter.
Spratling takes a 1-5, nice runner in and out. 5 seconds to go, Greckin's got the ball. 3 seconds to go, Greckin needs to get shot off, but instead we fell down at the buzzer, in and out. But wow, after 3 quarters of play, Peter, it may not be high scoring.
It's entertaining, though.
It's entertaining. 11-9 is your score.
Again there, it looked like a flashback to the end of the first quarter. Another great look by Gretkin to find a running Wiedfeldt going to the rim. Just 2 buzzer beater opportunities they haven't been able to put down here in the game. On that, one of them alone would have tied the game. The other one would have given them the lead.
But I think the key thing in the third quarter, Peter, the Comets had held the Warriors at one point for 13 minutes without a point. And Allison Storm hits that huge three-pointer, cuts the lead to 5, and it's been Warriors all the way through since then.
Yep.
So Warriors now with the ball to start the fourth quarter off. Really, the only person, you got a couple people with 2 fouls, you know, for foul trouble. Spratling's got 3 though for the Comets, but really not a whole lot of foul trouble going in this fourth quarter. Fouls 2-1, so not a whole lot of fouls in that third quarter.
Nice flowing basketball action. So another small fact from that third quarter again. Bloomington doubled the shot attempts from Peoria.
Is a Storm brewing again? A Storm! Allison Storm with not 1, but 2 huge three-pointers. She totaled 5. Up and under is no good. Here with a strong rebound. But she had a total of 5 rebounds in the first 3 games. She has 6 today, Peter.
Oh. Sometimes it's all, I mean, you need someone that isn't necessarily your leading scorer to pick it up for a game, highly contested games such as this, and she's been up to the task.
Spratling with the steal. Spratling misses the shot. Storm with the rebound. Greckin slows things down. 3-point tap is no good by McCarran. Finally, Stinger's able to grab it. And it loses the ball back to Yoder. Greckin for 3. Can't finish it. On to Johnson. Rips on Smith. And we're going to have a foul on the floor, and she is hurt. Excuse me, Smith. Smith took a hard shot to the floor.
She landed on her wrist a little awkwardly there. Looks like she's holding her right hand a little bit.
So that foul is on Grace Yoder, and we're going to have a timeout, Warriors. 30-second timeout. So Warriors now with 2 fulls and a 30 left. Comets with 3 fulls and a 30 left. But wow. Can you hear the thunder outside, Peter?
Is that
got
the
some lightning? You got some lightning?
Third storm pun here?
Allison Storm is on fire.
Like you said.
You know, it's those unsung heroes.
Right.
You know, doesn't score a lot of points. 5 points total in the tournament, and she's got 6 today.
6 in her last 2 shot attempts. But yeah, no, these teams know each other really well. They've played each other twice during the year, and sometimes for matchups where teams are very evenly competitive, you need those people to step up in order to differentiate and kind of make the winning plays to win the game. And so far in the second half, Allison Storm has been up to those winning plays. 2 huge threes, and her team has the lead again. On the other side, though, Peoria just needs one of these layups to fall. They're getting good looks in the second half. Spradling's been able to get to the rim at will so far. She just needs to be able to knock down one of these shots, and we could have a different story here down the stretch.
So Smith, who had her first shot of the day, hadn't made one since, and finally she has another basket. But the Warriors have kept her under her tournament average, averaging 16 points a game. She only has 6 in this game. Yoder's got a room. Yoder banks it in. Grace Yoder's first basket of the game, and the Warriors are back on top by 1 at 14-13.
Look at all this offense. That's back-to-back possessions with baskets.
Considering we went about 10 minutes without a made field goal. Nice pass from
Now
Smith to a wide open Duffin.
I was preaching it the whole first half of the game, and through the third quarter, just need the offenses to get into rhythm and knock down a couple shots, and the rest would follow. And
here he throws it off the face of Johnson, and it's going to stay with the Comets. Remind me a little of Giannis and James Harden there.
Yeah, that first thing that comes to mind here as well.
Johnson's fighting through it.
A little less heat on that pass, though, than Giannis's pass.
The Warriors with the ball down 1, inbounding underneath their own basket.
Comets have played great defense on out-of-bounds play so far this game. Sideline, baseline. Trinity's had a lot of problems getting the ball in.
Grecken works it around McCarron. And Smith with the steal. Smith's got numbers. Smith misses the wide open layup. And the Warriors down 1 are pushing. Nobody picks up Grecken, who misses the layup. Back-to-back missed layups on both sides. Grecken is frustrated with herself right now. Spratling gets it knocked away by Grecken. Smith for a wide open 3 at the top, off the rim. Looked like it was dropping from here. And the ball gets knocked away, and it's going to stay with the Comets. Wheatfeld checking back into the game.
Thing here for Bloomington is that you want to play aggressive, you want to try and force a turnover, but playing over aggressive on a ball handler like Spradling, and Smith is also a very good ball handler for a post.
So full timeout Comets.
But playing overly aggressive, if you're Trinity, is going to result in easy shot attempts for the Comets. You need to stay in your defensive principles while also trying to cause a turnover.
So again, 15-14 is your score. Comets with the lead. Peter, I think I had said 18-14 was going to be your score, and heck, I thought that was going to be a little high at one point, but we're right on pace.
Yeah, it did get a little unnerving there for portions of the third quarter when we were on a long scoring drought on both sides. But you are right. The fourth quarter has definitely picked up the slack, and we are right on pace for your earlier prediction. I think we're going to see some more fireworks here in the last 3 minutes like we've seen in the first 3 minutes of this quarter.
Or we could see the fireworks like we saw in the second quarter where we had 1 made field goal. Excuse me, 2 made field goals. So we don't know, Peter.
You're right, we don't.
So we'd like to get a shout out for all those watching on the LSA grade school, the Luth Sports website. 21. Nice pass down low to Smith. Misses, but gets her own rebound. Misses again, gets her own rebound again. Misses, gets her own rebound again. Finally. Not 1, not 2, not 3. But the fourth one gets in, Peter. Smith now with 8 points, 10 rebounds. And we're going to have a kickball, and it's going to stay here with the Warriors.
Credit to Smith there, sticking with the play.
4 shot attempts, 3 offensive rebounds on 1 possession, and they were huge.
Hey, and yeah, didn't give up after the first 3 misses. Got that 4th rebound, put it in. Now our team is a 3-point lead.
Duffin all over here in the corner. Who gets it back, and we're gonna have a foul on the floor on Duffin. Duffin's 2nd foul, team's 4th.
Well, it's a good 2-man game there by Wiedfeldt and Geary. Good give-and-go action that almost resulted in a layup.
Brecken wide open, and boom! Brecken's first basket of the second half. She's got 5 points total, and the lead is down to 1 again at 17-16.
And I mentioned that the Warriors had struggled with out-of-bounds plays, and they finally cracked the code there for that
And we're going to
layup.
have a jump ball possession arrow Comets. And you can see the Warriors with their dynamite intensity right now.
They really picked it up on the defensive end.
And we're gonna have a officials time for an injury. So Johnson checks out. Looks like a bloody nose.
Yep. Oh, looks like we're gonna need some cleanup on the floor as well.
So we're gonna have a quick officials timeout. Kayla Heron checks back in the game for the Comets.
All right. Both teams gonna get a bit of chance to regroup here.
So we have blood on the court. Kind of remember the episode of Seinfeld, Peter, with Mandelbaum, and Kramer had put blood into the
What was it?
he put blood in the. What do you know what I'm talking about here?
I do. I can't think of what it was either, though. Now that you mention it.
And then when the dad was driving the car and it was blood, blood. That's kind of how I feel right now. Anyways, we're at a officials timeout right now with blood on the court.
2:11 to go. 1-point game. Got a chance for some of our shout-outs here.
We got
a couple shout-outs to
please follow the LSA on social media, including Peter and I. Follow Ryan Roth 411 and Pete Roth 23. However, Peter Roth currently has blocked Ryan Roth on Twitter for things associated with North Carolina Tar Heels' poor basketball season. So again, follow Ryan Roth 411 on Twitter. Like us on Facebook, Lutheran Sports Association of Illinois. Our Twitter handle is Luth Sports. Our website is www.luthsports.org. And our YouTube channel to watch all of this great action day is LuthsportsTV.
And great action, or historical action as well. They have a nice archive of past games that you can also listen to us broadcast from prior years.
So if you're into watching, the Joe Mantich Not Today block from 4 years ago, it's on there.
I would be lying if I said I haven't picked it up and turned it on here in the last couple months just to get myself back in the broadcasting mood. Some of our finer work.
We'd like to also give a shout out to all those watching at home right now during this TV timeout. But Peter and I have family watching down in Texas, as well as Wisconsin, as well as all the folks in Peoria and Bloomington. So it looks like the blood is cleaned up, and
the crowd is picked up. Got a lot of energy here to go with this last 2 minutes.
And right away, almost steal, and we're gonna have a
turnover.
We're gonna have a took a step, otherwise known as a traveling violation, and it's gonna go back to the Warriors, down 1.
17th turnover of the game for the Comets, which equals their point total for the game.
Yet here they are with the lead.
Here they are with the lead.
Poor pass by and Spratling with the steal, and Spratling smartly brings it back out. Storm starts to pick up on Spratling. 1:47 to go in the fourth quarter. 1 point lead. Spratling with Storm all over her.
Almost point you need to put a double team on the ball
Storm's
here,
a Storm
Ryan.
chaser right now, Peter.
There's number 4.
And then overthrows Heron. And it's going to go back to the Warriors.
Well, another opportunity here. We're going to get another timeout.
Full timeout, Warriors.
Warriors earn themselves another opportunity to take the lead back offensively. Thereby forcing that turnover off the air and pass. Really, offensively speaking, I think that you need to look for Grace Gretkin on a shot attempt. She has been the leading scorer all weekend. She's had multiple shots right on the money that just haven't sat. But she did knock down her last look, and I think giving her the ball with a chance to hit a long 3 might be your best bet here. And in the worst case, you've killed it on the offensive boards all game. So a 3-point miss would also possibly lead to a putback opportunity as well.
Or, Peter, does lightning strike for a third time? And Allison Storm, who has been the leading scorer of the second half between both teams.
That's not a bad option. I definitely agree with that. Obviously, Gretkin's going to get some focus here, being the outside presence that she is. Storm's been up to the task the last 2 times. She's had the ball with her hands in big opportunities. If it's there again, I wouldn't be surprised if he puts a shot up and makes it again. Key thing here, though, is getting that shot up. Turnover would be dire right now for the Warriors.
She's looking for Gretkin all the way, and then steal, but it gets stolen back, and we're going to have a foul.
Jump ball.
So it wasn't a foul, it was a jump ball, but it'll stay with the Warriors.
And again, just these out-of-bounds plays have really given.
And she gets up Gretkin, and Gretkin takes it at Spratling. Gretkin, we're going to have we're going to have a foul on the floor, and that's going to be on Spratling. Spratling's 4th foul. Correction, Spratling's 3rd foul.
That 3rd foul that was called on her, I think, was awarded to.
And Gretkin wide open, and she's going to go foul. What a look to Gretkin. And that foul is going to be on 13 Maxwell. No, excuse me, 13. No, 23 Smith. So that's going to be Smith's 3rd foul. Gretkin to the line for 2. Gretkin making both free throws so far in this tournament. The jinx.
And they're 2 for 2 on the jinx so far today.
Thank you. But actually, I had a reverse jinx, and now a jinx in their favor.
Is that 0 for 0 then?
I'll take that. Gretkin trying to tie their lead. Gretkin's got it. Gretkin now with 6 points, and her 6th point is huge.
Crowd loves it. Crowd absolutely loved that free throw, and here we are. I love it. Now we have a tie game with 1:10 to go.
So, as Peter said, just over a minute to go. And then Spratling throws the ball away. Gretkin with the steal, and the Warriors have numbers. Gretkin forced the pass out of bounds. Gretkin could have taken that herself, and we're going to have a timeout, Coach Spratling. Wow, what? Peter, after watching the second quarter, when we had 2 made field goals between the 2 teams, it was 9-4 at halftime. Frankly, this is the most exciting 17-17 game I've ever been a part of.
I've ever seen. I've had that thought throughout this game. I mean, baskets may have not been falling, but we have had a lot of entertaining moments nonetheless. And I mean, again, resetting the clock, we have 59 seconds to go in a tie game. I would expect nothing less than this ending to be as exciting as the game has been. All right, so if you're Coach Spratling in this huddle setting up a play for your Comets, what are you looking for in an offensive set here?
I am having Spratling attack, and you're getting a shot off for Smith.
What about pick and roll? A little pick and roll action with Spratling and Smith?
Just found out we have viewers in Mexico right now, so we have viewers all across the 48 as well as Mexico. We'd like to give a shout out for all those viewers watching this fantastic 5th place girls game between the Comets of Peoria Christ and the Warriors of Trinity Bloomington. So 57 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Spratling will slow it up.
So hold for one here? Nope.
Oh, and we're gonna have a moving screen. Maxwell absolutely ran over Storm.
We may have another bloody nose.
Peter, I think this is the first time I've ever been a part of not one, but 2 bloody nose times out.
No, it's in the same quarter. Less than 2 minutes apart. I've never seen it either, I'll be honest with you. So, I mean, resetting here. Now we're down to 47 seconds to go. But on the other side of things, the Warriors have possession. Resetting that. I'll go back to what I said from about 5 minutes ago, where Trinity had the ball and you were looking for a shot attempt from Gretkin. You brought up Storm getting a good look. Say the same recipe here, right?
All right, so 47.6 seconds to go. We have a Comets and the Warriors are tied at 17.
Looks like a couple more spots to clean up here on the floor. This floor is going to be spick and span by the time all these blood stoppages are done. All right, as I was saying before, I think just like I talked about the last time, the Warriors had the ball with a timeout needing to score. Going to look for Gretkin again. Storm is an option. You're going to have Curie and Wheatfeld have done great on the boards. One of them could get a potential, put back here.
So 47.6 seconds to go. We have a passion bucket on the court here with, I've never seen so many Clorox wipes in my life.
It's that, the whole floor is going to be disinfected.
If a third person gets a blood, I think at that point you call the game, Peter.
Just a tie? Both teams get 5th place? All right.
So again,
Do you think this this long stoppage throws off anything offensively or defensively for either side?
Frankly, it slows down us, Peter, more than anything else. But what it does do, it gives the coaches a long and needed, talk through a lot of things without having to call timeouts.
That's true. We'll see what was discussed in that break and which team can perform better on this the last 47 seconds, potentially.
So next up, we have the 5th place game between the Titans of Nashville-Oakville and Zion Belleville. But as here we go, 45 seconds to go. Gretkin with the ball. Spratling all over Gretling. Gretling brings it up, 40 seconds to go. Gretkin's got a room, wide open to Storm. Storm thought about it. Yoder wide open for 3, off the rim, fouls her own shot. 32 seconds to go. Yoder's got a lane in and out. And but Curie's gonna get the offensive rebound again, and she's gonna go to the line for 2. An absolute domination of the boards.
So you end up with almost 30 more shot attempts than your opponent.
So Hurry, 2 for 5 from the free throw line in this tournament. 1 for 3 now from the game. Actually, that's 2 for 6 now. So Hurry, 26.7 seconds to go. Trying to put the Warriors on top again. In and out. Smith with the rebound, and Smith gets it up. Smith now with 12 rebounds in the game. 20 seconds to go.
Shot. Not going to hold for the last shot.
They're trying to get to Smith. Smith with the shot, and good. Oh my. And we're going to have a timeout. Falling down, Joanja Smith throws up a prayer, and that prayer has been answered. Smith now with double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds. Oh my, Peter.
It's an impressive finish, as you'll see this weekend. Just a way to keep her center of gravity, keep her eyes on the rim, make sure she knew where she was and was able to finish the shot. I mean, wow, especially given the situation. Tie game, 20 seconds to go, falling down. Big shot, big time shot by a big time player.
Shoot or shoot, to quote my favorite Milwaukee Bucks announcer. Best player all year long, lead scorer in the tournament. Shoot or shoot.
That's who you want with the ball in their hands at that time in the game. And
now, so here's the deal. The Warriors are in bonus. If I was the Comets, I would not take up the full court pressure.
Looks like they're gonna. So it's not their typical full court pressure, just a single man press. But yeah, I agree. You don't want to give an easy.
10 seconds left. Yoder works up. Fury wide open for 3. In and out. But rebound, offensive rebound. She's going to get fouled by Yoder. Yoder, the smallest player one of the smallest players on the court, gets the offensive rebound. Nobody boxes her out. And she's going to go to the free throw line for 2 huge free throws. Yoder misses the first. So Yoder now 1 for 3 from the free throw line in the tournament, 0 for 1 in this game itself. So, Pierre, are you missing this one on purpose?
You have to. You only have 3 fouls. I don't think there's any way you get the ball back otherwise.
So 2 seconds left. And in and out. And that is going to be it, Peter. What a finish to this game.
What a game.
Oh my gosh. Up and down,
You don't need points for an exciting game, Ryan. You don't need a lot of made baskets.
Unbelievable finish to this game, Peter. So leading scorers for the Comets in with the win, 19-17. But leading the way was Joanja Smith with 10 points.
Congratulations to both of our teams on an excellent game. We want to congratulate our 6th place champions from LSA State, Trinity Bloomington. Great job, ladies. And our 5th place team, Christ Peoria. Congratulations, Comets. Congratulations.
So as I was saying, Joanja Smith with 10 points, Lizzie Stenger added 4, Elias Pratling with 3, and Anisha Duffin with 2. And for the Warriors in defeat, Grace Gretkin and Allison Storm both with 6, Gabby Hurry with 3, and Grace Yoder with 2. But again, 19-17 was your score. The Comets are the 5th place 2020 Illinois Lutheran State tournament, and the Warriors finish in 6th. Peter and I will be back here in, about 2 hours at 12:30 for the 3rd place game. And then next up, our tag team partners will be up for the boys. But we got about 20 more minutes of game action, and and Peter and I will be back here in a little bit. So
can't wait.